Since its release, Fortnite has become the most popular video game of all time, and with that status, there are bound to be competitors. Today we are looking at 20 games that copied Fortnite, starting with Royale. Right off the bat, it is obvious that this game completely copied almost everything from Fortnite. Royale features building and even has the same loot rarities as Fortnite, but the main difference here are the graphics. These clearly are not even close to being as advanced as Fortnite's, but almost what it would look like if Fortnite were on the Game Boy. Literally all of the weapons and consumables are the same, but here's the kicker: you can ride around in rocket ships. I guess they couldn't copy everything from Epic Games, but I don't even see the point of this one. But this next one is different because Fortnite actually copied Apex Legends. Obviously Apex Legends uses a battle royale idea that Fortnite uses, but they didn't really steal that because it's been around for a long time. But what if I told you that Fortnite stole something from Apex? So in Chapter 1 Season 8, Fortnite was really worried about Apex Legends' release because it was really popular, and they thought it might replace Fortnite. But when Apex released, there was one thing different. They could respawn their teammates after they had already fully died. And well, in Season 9, Fortnite added the reboot vans, straight up stealing Apex Legends' idea. And this was quite controversial at the time, unlike this next one, because Minecraft stole from Fortnite. But how on earth is Minecraft a copy of Fortnite? Well, this is pretty much just Fortnite recreated in a Minecraft server. What's super cool about this is that both Minecraft and Fortnite are already somewhat similar, very successful survival games, and it was only a matter of time before the two games had some sort of overlap. Someone recreated all of Fortnite within Minecraft, even the weapons, which is really insane. So what are your thoughts on this? This next one is literally called Fortnite Fan Game. They copied Fortnite in every aspect possible. It's a fan game using Unreal Engine, which pretty much mocks Fortnite to the bone. Not only does it have the same building mechanics, weapons, and battle royale gameplay, but the loading screen and skins are identical to the one in game, and obviously the graphics aren't quite there, but they're definitely the most similar compared to Fortnite. Surprisingly, this game is actually pretty popular and can be downloaded on the internet for free. It's updated by the developers every 2 weeks, making it a fun experience for all. But I don't really see why you wouldn't just get Fortnite because it's literally free. Now this next game is called 1v1.lol. And as the name suggests, this game is specifically to 1v1 battles. Obviously this game is based on Fortnite as they included building, gunfights, and even the loading screen similar to Fortnite, but once again the graphics are not there in this one. But don't let the simplicity fool you, this game is very high tech with several different game modes, and has been seemingly attracted to a lot of players. Another aspect of this game is that it is a lot slower than Fortnite, which may be a letdown for some, but nonetheless, 1v1.lol did a great job at copying the basics of Fortnite. Next up, we have another time when Fortnite stole from another game, that game being Among Us. Fortnite released a game called Imposters, which copied Among Us's exact style. You run around, do tasks, try not to die, and when someone does die, report the body and find who the imposter is. The game mode was full of secrets and Easter eggs, but Among Us was kind of upset that Fortnite did this, and after only a few months of it being out, the mode was removed. But this next one is crazy because almost every game has stolen from Fortnite. The live events. Live events were started by Fortnite in Chapter 1 Season 4, and so many other games tried to copy it, but it simply didn't work as well as Fortnite, and they all just didn't look as good. But another time Fortnite stole from another game was PUBG. Back in the day, Fortnite used to be a simple zombie game called Save the World, but this mode did not perform very well and nobody really played it. And when Fortnite saw PUBG's Battle Royale mode explode, they knew they could do even better. So they did, and it blew up. But again, there's a feature that almost every game in the world has stolen from Fortnite: the Battle Pass. This was originally invented by Fortnite and was copied from Fortnite ever since. Some say this ruined video games, but honestly I think it's a great design, and it's a pretty cheap way to get a lot of skins and weapons and items. Fortnite's on a roll with stealing ideas from others, and it doesn't stop there, because in Chapter 5, Fortnite tried something new: weapon attachments. But the issue? Weapon attachments were stolen from so many other games. I mean, this really isn't an issue considering no one can really claim weapon attachments for themselves, but Fortnite removed them later anyway, because I guess it didn't fit the match. We talked about how Fortnite stole reboot vans from Apex Legends. Well, that's not the only thing they stole, because they also stole the ping system. The ability to mark locations and weapons was introduced into Apex Legends just before Fortnite added it. And since Fortnite was so worried that Apex was gonna steal their spot, they went ahead and stole it. But this next one, you might be asking yourself, how could Call of Duty copy Fortnite if it was created before Fortnite was even in the works? Well, we're not specifically talking about Call of Duty, but we're talking more about Call of Duty Warzone. Fortnite originally dropped back in 2017 and instantly took off as one of the most popular games in the world. And sure enough, it was bound to attract some competitors. 3 years later, Call of Duty realized how popular the game was and decided to make their own twist on the Battle Royale style. Sure, the game is almost as popular as Fortnite and is different graphically than Fortnite, but the overall concept, yeah, it's coming from Fortnite. But this next one is from Roblox. And as you may know, Roblox has a ton of different Fortnite clones in the game library, but if there is one that sticks out in particular, it is Strucid. Strucid is a game that has no plans of hiding the obvious. I mean, the layout is the same, the chests are similar, and they really go above and beyond to create Fortnite in Roblox form. Not only are they similar items, but Strucid even ripped off some of Fortnite's iconic emotes. But hey, some kids aren't allowed to play Fortnite and need something to play in the meantime, so nothing wrong with a little Roblox Fortnite clone if you ask me. Let us know in the comments if you've played any Roblox Fortnite ripoffs and which ones are your favorites. And subscribe while you're down there. But this next one's really weird because it's called Project Battle Royale, but the thing is, it is only available on Android devices. And while it's evident that the game is straight up a copy of Fortnite, it does seem to be that they put a lot of effort into developing Project Battle Royale. Not to mention, the game was created by a company named Tencent, who has a large partnership with Epic Games. So maybe they worked together with Epic to come up with some mechanics for this one. All in all, this is one of the more futuristic style games with Fortnite mechanics. And we can just call it Fortnite for Android, I guess. This next one is called Last Day Battleground Survival Fortnite. But what's really interesting about this one is that it's actually a mix of two different Battle Royale games, those being PUBG and Fortnite. Now, this one doesn't make it super obvious that it's copying Fortnite, but it is pretty clear that they are trying to attract similar fan bases. The theme of this game is more so related to PUBG, as it is based on real-life weapons and warfare, but the graphics are not so great. Additionally, there is no building in this game, which makes it more of a free-for-all battle royale as opposed to strategic building. Coming up next, this game is completely different than the previous, as it is more focused on building. This game is called Build Now GG, and it is essentially based on the idea of Fortnite build battles. Build Now GG focuses on building structures and engaging in combat against other players. But this game has a lot to offer, featuring various modes like Free Build, V Arena, Realistic 1v1, Box Fight Zone Wars, Aim Training, and Late Game Zone Wars. Pretty much the same thing Fortnite has, but you can also play private matches with up to 16 friends. Build Now GG is available for the Android and iPhone, making it a fun game to play when you're not really around a console or PC. I mean, Fortnite is on mobile now, so I don't know why you would play this over Fortnite. It's literally the same thing, but I mean, it is a stupid copy. Up next, we have a very special Fortnite copy that has become popular among many Roblox fans, or at least was popular. You see, before Fortnite re-released the OG map in an attempt to bring back the old community and restore the games to its foundation, many players were abstaining from playing Fortnite for that very reason. Too many updates and the game just isn't how it was originally. But a Roblox developer decided to take matters into his own hands, recreating Fortnite OG in Roblox form. And they actually did a pretty good job at recreating it. I mean, everything on the map is the same. Unfortunately, this game was taken down from the Roblox library, most likely when Epic Games revived the OG Fortnite, but it's still pretty cool to see somebody actually did this. Alright, but this one's kind of weird because it not only steals from Fortnite, but also from PUBG. It's called Pixels Unknown Battlegrounds. I mean, you can see the game is literally titled the same as PUBG. Clearly, they had the goal of recreating the popular game. However, when you do actually play the game, you might notice that Pixels Unknown Battlegrounds is more of a mix between Fortnite and PUBG, similar to the mechanics in PUBG, but maps like Fortnite. And for the graphics, well, they aren't very crystal clear, but I mean, what do you expect? If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe and use code PBJ in the item shop and watch the video on the screen for a bunch of secrets that are in Fortnite. I'll see you guys there.